Good morning everybody, how we doing? Welcome to Saturday. It's finally the weekend. It doesn't really mean much these days, but you know, the sentiment's there, isn't it? Well, that's me doing the bread run again. It's what, 7:45. Got to be there for 8 o'clock. I think that's when the guys finish, and I need to find a cash machine because I haven't got any cash on me and they don't take cards, and hopefully the cash machines will all be working. I had to nip to 5 different ones last time to get some pennies out, but we shall soon see. I'm just going to call it this petrol station because they've got a cash machine. So yeah, hopefully all will be well. Right, back in. Yay, the cash machine had cash. Right, I now have a tenner, so we can head off to the bakery. So how's your Saturday morning? Are you still laying in bed, or you know, are you up out in the garden watering the plants? I must do that later for Mrs. Wookie. She needs her plants watering. Must remember that. Remind me in a bit. Okay. Traffic. Okay. Well, yeah. So it's nice to get out. I actually had to go to Brigg yesterday to go pick something up. There was a store in Scunthorpe that had any, so I had to go to Brigg, and it was a bit of a longer run than normal. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, them lights are a bit funny. Bit of a longer run than we've been used to, and do you know what, I was actually a bit nervous. Does that sound weird? Well, yeah, I was a bit nervous about actually driving for a distance. Hopefully things like that'll pass, and you know, we'll get back to normal, and everyday journeys and days out and things like that will resume as per normal. We can hope anyway. So yeah, I'm just driving through Scunthorpe, and it's a bit of a depressing morning. Hopefully the clouds will clear and the sun will pop out, but yeah, I'm hoping, like I said, things get back to normal and we can. I would love to have a day out at Whitby, but as you know, we can't do things like that. Nowhere's open, there's no toilets, there's no restaurants, there's no, you know, your facilities that we're all used to. It's on the news today about people heading to Wales and beauty spots and things like that. There's no point because you know, nothing's open. Now yeah, you can go and admire the scenery, but you must get home before dark. You know, there's nowhere to stay, there's no bed and breakfast and things like that. So you know, let's hope everything returns to normal soon. Right, back in a minute. Right, as you've just seen, that's the bread. It is absolutely beautiful. It's like I've said, support local businesses, especially in this time. We are needing to get away from mass-produced supermarket that bread I've just bought, I think for all that, £8. So that's so much for me and Mrs. Wookie, and then we will drop off some later at my parents and her parents. £8 for something like that. A little bit more expensive, but I'll tell you something, it tastes so much better, and I feel that definitely we should be supporting people like that. They don't do anything fancy, they don't do cakes, they don't do buns. No, tell a lie, he does scones, he used to do, what it was, he used to have a shop in Westcliff, which is a little place in Scunthorpe. It's just been regenerated. And they just found this little industrial estate. Hang on. They just found this little industrial estate, and they opened up a little bakery. They've got the ovens, a couple of tables, just the basic equipment. And you know what? Since they put it on Facebook that they are there, they have exploded. They have gone through the roof. They are starting at 2 o'clock in the morning, even earlier sometimes, and doing some of the most beautiful bread I have ever tasted. So like I said, support your local business. Right, I am now heading back to Mrs. Wookie's. I shall get it bagged up. I shall get ready, and like I said, we'll probably drop it off at the parents, and we'll just leave it outside on a place, and you know, do it responsibly, social distancing, and they will be enjoying their bread a bit later on. So like I said, I've just got the drive back to Mrs. Wookie's, and where am I? There's people queuing up outside Asda, and they are queuing up around the block. That is still a thing, obviously. I'd love to be able to give you some footage of that, but it's over there. I've got people still driving into Asda here, but yeah, they're queuing up around the block there. Now, you know, I've been shopping at Farm Foods. There's no queue. People don't realise that there are other places apart from supermarkets. Do you know you can actually buy certain food from other retailers like B&M, Pound Stretcher, things like that? You know, they actually sell alcohol. Who knew that? But no, you don't have to go to the major supermarkets to get your essentials. People realise this. Well, like I said, you've just got to remember that there are other options available. Online shopping. I don't know who invented online shopping. Excuse me. I don't know who invented online shopping, but it's wonderful. You don't have to go out. You don't have to wander around a place. Some nice person brings it to your door, and all you have to do is pick the bags up and put them away. Whoever invented the Just Eat app as well, thank you very much. That's wonderful. You just press a few buttons, and I'm not being horrible here, but you don't have to talk to a person who you can't understand. Now, I don't like saying that because, you know, but the amount of times I phoned up before the Just Eat app, and I couldn't understand the guy because he had a heavy accent. But yeah, you just press a few buttons, somebody brings you your food, Viola, it's done. So yeah, online shopping, wonderful. Right, well, I've just pulled onto the industrial estate where the little bakery is, so I'm only about 30 seconds away. I do like doing this bread run. The car smells lovely afterwards. I like to put it in, and the smell of fresh bread, it'll been baked roughly about half an hour ago. That's how fresh it is, and they are absolutely delicious. They won't be the first time I've had one without Mrs. Wookie knowing, so don't tell her. But I think it's, in a lot of ways, you've got to support local businesses now, especially now. So yeah, let's buy British. Right, I've just pulled up, so just give me a second and I shall go do some buying. Right, well, that's the bread run. These are absolutely to die for. Some of the best bread I've ever taken. So hopefully we'll try one. Right, so that's me just pulling onto the road that leads to Mrs. Wookie's house. And is that was Ian. I work with Ian. Well, I haven't done for the past few weeks, but don't know where he's been. It's yeah, sorry, I'm just hang on, nasty speed bump. So this is the road where I actually work. Oh, I hate that speed bump. And it is literally, I don't know, 6 minutes from Mrs. Wookie's house. So obviously I don't live with her on an unusual. There it is, that's where I work. Yeah, you can't see it because the camera's pointing the wrong way, but if I'm stopping over at Mrs. Wookie's house overnight, it's a lovely walk to work. So it's actually a beautiful place to work. I don't know if you've seen it in other videos I've done before I wasn't allowed to do anymore. But yeah, anyway, I'm just pulling up at Mrs. Wookie's house. So I'm going to take this bread in, get it sorted. It's going to smell lovely in the boot of my car. And that's the bread done run. Bread run done. We got there in the end with that one. Right guys, I am going to go in, get sorted, and I will catch you later. Bye bye.